This is the record of Adam's line, when the Most Highest of Hosts created humankind, was made in the likeness of him. Male and female were they created. And when they were created, Hawa blessed them and called them humankind. When Adam had lived 130 years, he begot a son in his likeness, after his image, and he named him Seth. After the birth of Seth, Adam lived 800 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days that Adam lived came to 930 years. Then he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he begot Enosh. After the birth of Enosh, Seth lived 807 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Seth came to 912 years. Then he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he begot Kenan. After the birth of Kenan, Enosh lived 815 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Enosh came to 905 years. Then he died. When Kenan had lived 70 years, he begot Mahalalel. After the birth of Mahalalel, Kenan lived 840 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Kenan came to 910 years. Then he died. When Mahalalel had lived 65 years, he begot Jared. After the birth of Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Mahalalel came to 895 years. Then he died. When Jared had lived 162 years, he begot Enoch. After the birth of Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Jared came to 962 years. Then he died. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he begot Methuselah. After the birth of Methuselah, Enoch walked with the Most High 300 years, and he begot sons and daughters. All the days of Enoch came to 365 years. Enoch walked with the Most Highest of Hosts. Then he was no more, for the Most High took him. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he begot Lamech. After the birth of Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Methuselah came to 969 years. Then he died. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he begot a son, and he named him Noah, saying, "This one will provide us relief from our work and from the toils of our hands, out of the very soil which Hawa placed under a curse." After the birth of Noah, Lamech lived 595 years and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Lamech came to 777 years. Then he died. When Noah had lived 500 years, Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. This is a book from the books of the mysteries, which was given to Noah, the son of Lamech, the son of Methuselah, the son of Enoch, the son of Jared, the son of Mahalalel, the son of Kenan, the son of Enosh, the son of Seth, the son of Adam. We're talking the sons of Adam, given to Noah by Raziel, the angel, in the year when he came into the ark before his entrance. We're talking a family lineage here, the sons of Adam, given to Noah. And Noah inscribed it upon a sapphire stone very distinctly. And Noah learned understanding and thoughts of humility and concepts of counsel, how to master the investigation of the strata of the heavens. We're talking skywalkers here. To master the investigation of the strata of the heavens, to examine the course of the sun, and to know the paths of the great bear Orion and the Pleiades. We're just staying in check, searching for the Melchizedek. We're just following the drinking gourd here. And to know each and every firmament in the realms of their authority, and by what means they can be made to cause success in each thing. We're talking Noah inscribed it upon a sapphire stone, very distinctly. We're talking the sons of Adam. We're talking real deal Skywalkerville. We're just following the drinking gourd. Between the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, we have the constellation Draco, the dragon, all the winds. I saw how he had furnished with them the whole creation, and the firm foundations of the earth. And I saw the cornerstone of the earth. I saw the four winds which bear the earth and the firmament of the heaven. And I saw how the winds stretch out the vaults of heaven, and have their station between heaven and earth. These are the pillars of heaven. I saw the winds of heaven which turn and bring the circumference of the sun, and all the stars to their setting. I saw the winds on the earth carrying the clouds. I saw the paths of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above. And I proceeded and saw a place which burns day and night, where there are 7 mountains of magnificent stones, 3 towards the east and 3 towards the south. And as for those towards the east, was of colored stone, and one of pearl, and one of jacinth, and those toward the south of red stone. But the middle one reached to heaven, like the throne of the Most High, of alabaster, and the summit of the throne was of sapphire. And I saw a flaming fire, and beyond these mountains is a region, the end of the great earth. There the heavens were completed, and I saw a deep abyss, with columns of heavenly fire. And among them I saw columns of fire fall, which were beyond measure alike towards the height and towards the depth. And beyond that abyss I saw a place which had no firmament of the heaven above, and no firmly founded earth beneath it. There was no water upon it, and no birds, but it was a waste and horrible place. I saw there 7 stars like great burning mountains, and to me, when I inquired regarding them, the angel said, "This place is the end of heaven and earth. This has become a prison for the stars and the host of heaven. And the stars which roll over the fire are they that have transgressed the commandment of our power in the beginning of their rising, because they did not come forth at their appointed times. And he was wroth with them, and bound them till the time when their guilt shall be consummated, even for 10,000 years. And Uriel said to me, Here shall stand the angels who have connected themselves with women, and their spirits assuming many different forms, are defiling mankind, and shall lead them astray into sacrificing to demons as gods with a little g, till the day of their great judgment, in which they shall be judged till they are made an end of. And the women also of the angels who went astray shall become sirens. And I, Enoch, alone saw this vision, the ends of all things, and no man shall see as I have seen." The idea that Jesus and Zeus are the same being is a conspiracy theory, they say. The name Jesus comes from the Hebrew name Yeshua or Yehoshua. But Jesus is not a Hebrew name. It comes from the Roman authorities, Jesus, or the Greek Latin hybrid, only to make Christianity more acceptable to pagans. Are you tracking here? Jesus is not a Hebrew name. Jesus is a Greek Latin hybrid. We're not talking the same team here. To make Christianity more acceptable to pagans, Jesus became Jesus in English. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch. Uriel, one of the holy angels who is over the world and over Tartarus. Raphael, one of the holy angels who is over the spirits of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels who takes vengeance on the world of luminaries. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit, he that is set over the best part of mankind and over chaos. Sarachael, one of the holy angels who is set over the spirits who sin in the spirit. Gabriel, one of the holy angels who is over paradise and the serpents and the cherubim. Remiel, one of the holy angels whom the Most High set over those who rise. And I proceeded to where things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither a heaven above nor a firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains and burning with fire. Then I said, For what sin are they bound, and on what account they have been cast in hither? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why dost thou ask, and why art thou eager for the truth? These are of the number of the stars of heaven, which have transgressed the commandment of our power, and are bound here till 10,000 years. The time entailed by their sins are consummated. And from thence I went to another place, which was still more horrible than the former. And I saw a horrible thing, a great fire there which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. Then I said, how fearful is this place, and how terrible to look upon! Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? And I answered, because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of pain. And he said unto me, this place is the prison of the angels, and here they will be imprisoned forever. He ventured on one love affair after another, often in disguise. We're talking the book of Enoch here, the fallen angels. Tirelessly he ventured on one love affair after another, often in disguise. As Taurus the bull, he abducted an Asian princess, Europa, and took her to Crete. She bore him sons, including Minos, ruler of Crete, and later one of the judges of the dead. Europa gave her name to the continent. Does this sound priestly to you? Abduction, kidnapping, and torture.
Why was Zeus scared of Typhon? Typhon was an immensely powerful and monstrous figure in Greek mythology, born from the union of Gaia and Tartarus. Representing the embodiment of chaos and destruction, he was a gigantic fire-breathing creature with multiple heads and serpentine limbs. In a fearsome battle, Typhon challenged Zeus for supremacy over the gods. This monstrous titan was a formidable adversary, capable of overpowering the Olympian gods. During their epic confrontation, Typhon managed to gain the upper hand, and even temporarily incapacitated Zeus by stealing his sinews. Zeus realized that direct combat alone would not be enough to defeat this dreadful foe. He sought counsel from his son Hermes, who managed to retrieve the stolen sinews, restoring Zeus's strength.
We're talking Typhon ripped the sinews. If you're not familiar with the sinew, a sinew is a piece of tough fibrous tissue uniting muscle to bone or bone to bone, a tendon or ligament. We're talking Typhon ripped Zeus apart, my guy. He took his sinews. He ripped Zeus to shreds, a piece of tough fibrous tissue uniting muscle to bone or bone to bone. We're talking Typhon. And Zeus is going down in the Shamayims, is going down in Prophet's town. Let me know what you think. Leave a note in the comments. In Hebrew tradition, it is well remembered the lightning, the voice of thy thunder, was in the heaven. The lightnings lightened the world. The earth trembled and shook. In the Americas, myths and legends describe conflagrations attributed to thunderbolts from the gods with the little g. The Indians believed that the giant thunderbird could shoot lightning from its eyes. Thunder was believed to be a sign the spirits were at war in the skies. They are not superconductors, nor can they be treated as a gas, as is implicit, for example, in the term solar wind. We're talking ether here. Electrical currents flow in them, pinching into long filaments and then braiding themselves into rope-like structures. We're talking beard and tangled locks here. These long twisted filaments are visible in solar prominences, galactic jets, and comet tails. They were detected as stringy things in the 40 million kilometer long tail of Venus last year. We're talking ethereal beings. We're talking comet tails. We're talking solar wind. We're talking ether or electrical currents that flow in them. Comets are heavenly bodies. Simple math are heavenly bodies of a luminous and nebulous appearance, which approach to and recede from the sun. Their motion when near the sun is inconceivably rapid, but as they recede from him, it becomes slower. The comet of 1680 is stated to have had a tail 120 million miles long. We're talking beard entangled locks here. 120 millions of miles long. We're talking ethereal electrical currents here. We're not talking comet tails, we're talking dragon tails. Monsters of the mind, we're talking the dragon Typhon. Typhon had 100 heads. In various myths, one head was that of an animal such as a donkey. The other 99 were snake or dragon heads that arose from the beast's neck and grew from its fingers. When the Greek gods with the little g saw Typhon, they fled from their home atop Mount Olympus. The beast was so huge that they were afraid to fight it. So again, Typhon put that fear in their hearts. Of all the horrible beasts from Greek mythology, Typhon was the worst. They didn't want smoke with Typhon. Typhon's name literally meaning smoke. They did not want smoke. Its breath was as hot as a volcano, and this creature was so strong it could hurl entire mountains at its enemies. An epic showdown between Typhon and Zeus, king of the Greek gods with the little g, left the land in ruins. So again, Typhon and Enceladus. And from thence I went towards the north to the ends of the earth. And there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And here I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good. But when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth. And they blow with violence. And from thence I went towards the west to the ends of the earth, and saw 3 portals of the heaven open such as I had seen in the east, the same number of portals and the same number of outlets. And from thence I went to the south to the ends of the earth, and saw 3 open portals of the heaven, and thence there come dew, rain, and wind. And from thence I went to the east to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven open, and small portals above them. Through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven, and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. And as often as I saw, I blessed always the Lord of glory, and I continued to bless the highest of hosts, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels, and to the spirits, and to men, that they might praise his work and all his creation, that they might see the work of his might, and praise the great work of his hands, and bless him forever. We're talking Eridanus, sky river to the underworld, man. We're talking Enoch, the beloved of Hawa, who walked with Hawa for 300 years. He was taken up. We're talking sky river to the underworld. We're talking a map, a dimensional portal, a transition between worlds, man. The Egyptian Uja superimposed on Orion and Eridanus. Eridanus being the sky river to the underworld. Or are we talking as above, so below? We're just staying in check, searching for the Melchizedek. Eridanus, the river of the judge being Enoch. He was taken up. We're talking as above, so below. And after that I saw all the secrets of the heavens, and how the kingdom is divided, and how the actions of men are weighed in the balance. And there I saw the mansions of the elect, and the mansions of the holy. And mine eyes saw there all the sinners being driven from thence, which deny the name of the most highest of hosts, and being dragged off. And they could not abide because of the punishment which proceeds from the Most High. And there mine eyes saw the secrets of the lightning, and of the thunder, and the secrets of the winds, how they are divided to blow over the earth, and the secrets of the clouds, and dew. And there I saw from whence they proceed in that place, and from whence they saturate the dusty earth. And there I saw closed chambers, out of which the winds are divided, the chamber of the hail and winds, the chamber of the mist, and of the clouds, and the cloud thereof hovers over the earth from the beginning of the world. And I saw the chambers of the sun and moon, whence they proceed, and whither they come again, in their glorious return, and how one is superior to the other in their stately orbit, and how they do not leave their orbit, and they add nothing to their orbit, and they take nothing from it, and they keep faith with each other in accordance with the oath by which they are bound together. And first the sun goes forth and traverses his path, according to the commandment of the most highest of hosts, and mighty is his name forever and ever. And after that I saw the hidden and the visible path of the moon, and she accomplishes the course of her path in that place by day and by night, the one holding a position opposite to the other, before the Most High. Eridanus, the river of the judge. We're talking Enoch and the flood. Eridanus, the river of the judge. Let's get a bird's eye view. We're talking the river in the sky. The sky is a map, O Jacob. In their classic book Hamlet's Mill, scholars write that there is a whirlpool in the sky, and it is well known. It is most probably the essential one, and is precisely placed. The Most High precisely placed it. It is a group of stars, so named Zalos, meaning whirlpool in the sky in Greek, but at the foot of Orion, closest to Rigel. Enoch did not taste death, the degree of which was called death. Enoch did not taste death. The Greek word zalos, also spelled salos, meaning roaring of waves, a maelstrom. The Hebrew name for Orion is Kasil, which signifies foolish or impious. You are a fool or you are impious if you believe the Most High is not calling the shots, fam. At the head of the river is the star Cursa, so we got Orion. We got Eridanus, the river of the judge. Again, we're talking skywalkers. Achenar was seen from both places. It was visible above the southern horizon, what the ancient Egyptians called Zep-Tepi, or the first time, when the Shimsu Hor, or followers of Horus, reigned as demigods. We're talking the sons of Adam. The word of the Most High came to me, and you, O mortal, take a stick and write on it, of Judah and the Israelites associated with him, and take another stick and write on it, of Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and all the house of Yasharah associated with him. Bring them close to each other so that they become one stick, joined together in your hand. And when any of your people ask you, won't you tell us what these actions of yours mean? Answer them, thus saith the Most Highest Power, I am going to take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and of the tribes of Israel associated with him, and I will place the stick of Judah upon it, and make them into one stick. They shall be joined in my hand. You shall hold up before their eyes the sticks which you have inscribed, and you shall declare to them, thus saith the Most Highest Power, I am going to take the Israelite people from among the nations they have gone to, and gather them from every quarter, and bring them to their own land. I will make them a single nation in the land, on the hills of Israel, and one king shall be king of them all. Never again shall they be two nations, and never again shall they be divided into two kingdoms. Nor shall they ever again defile themselves by their fetishes, and their abhorrent things, and by their other transgressions. I will save them in all their settlements where they sinned, and I will cleanse them. Then they shall be my people, and I will be their power. My servant David shall be king over them. There shall be one shepherd for all of them. They shall follow my rules and faithfully obey my laws. Thus they shall remain in the land which I have gave to my servant Jacob, and in which your fathers dwelt. They and their children's children shall dwell there forever, with my servant David as their prince for all time. I will make a covenant of friendship with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them. I will establish them and multiply them, and I will place my sanctuary among them forever. My presence shall rest over them. I will be their power, and they shall be my people. And when my sanctuary abides among them forever, the nation shall know that I, the most highest of hosts, do sanctify Yasharal. Come on now. We're talking a family lineage. And when he came forth from the ark, he used the book all the days of his life. And at the time of his death, he handed it down to Abraham, and Abraham to Isaac, and Isaac to Jacob, and Jacob to Levi, and Levi to Kohath, and Kohath to Amram, and Amram to Moshe, and Moshe to the real Joshua, and Joshua to the elders, and the elders to the prophets, and thus by generation until Solomon the king arose. We're talking the sons of Adam. When Abram heard that his kinsmen had been taken captive, he mustered his retainers, born into his household, numbering 318, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. At night, he and his servants deployed against them and defeated them, and he pursued them as far as Hobah, which is north of Damascus. He brought back all the possessions. He also brought back his kinsman, Lot, and his possessions, and the women, and the rest of the people. When he returned from defeating Kedorlaomer and the kings of him, the king of Sodom came out to meet him in the valley of Shavah, which is the valley of the king. And King Melchizedek of Salem brought out bread and wine. He was a priest of the Most Highest power. He blessed him, saying, Blessed be Abram of the Most Highest of hosts, creator of heaven and earth, and blessed be the Most Highest power, who has delivered your foes into your hand. And Abram gave him a tenth of everything. Then the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the persons and take the possessions for yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I swear to the Most Highest power, Hawah, creator of heaven and earth, I will not take so much as a thread or a sandal strap of what is yours. You shall not say, It is I who made Abram rich. For me, nothing but what my servants have used up. As for the share of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their share. Shem is the eldest son of Noah, emphasizing his lineage as one through whom the covenant of the Most High was continued after the flood. Some interpretations suggest that Melchizedek and Shem are one and the same. For Abraham gave him a tenth of everything, and the Melchizedek blessed Abram, the beloved of Hawah. This interpretation is supported by the idea that Shem was the oldest living patriarch, the most natural candidate for the role of priest-king. The eye of the phoenix, called Anka, the star Anka, is the eye of the phoenix, and phoenix with Anka at the center of the celestial pyramid. And I looked and saw other flying elements of the sun, whose names are phoenixes and shakaldry, marvelous and wonderful, with feet and tails in the form of a lion, and a crocodile's head. Their appearance is empurpled, like the rainbow. Their size is 900 measures. Their wings are like those of angels. Each has 12, and they attend and accompany the sun, bearing heat and dew, as it is ordered for the Most High. Thus the sun revolves and goes and rises under the heaven, and its course goes under the earth with its light of its rays incessantly. We're talking phoenixes, the eye of the phoenix. The constellation Phoenix rests where Eridanus empties into the cosmic ocean. Bennu is the Egyptian name for the legendary phoenix. This bird is customarily perched atop an obelisk. We're talking phoenixes or shakaldries, to pass on to the holy princes, for indeed, I have done away all the evil which I committed from the time when this earth came into being from Nu, when it sprang from the watery abyss as it was in the days of old. I am Fate and Osiris. I have made my transformations into the likeness of diverse serpents. Man knoweth not, and the gods with the little g cannot behold the twofold beauty which I have made for Osiris. Wisdom found no place where she might dwell. Then a dwelling place was assigned her in the heavens. Wisdom went forth to make her dwelling among the children of men, and found no dwelling place. Wisdom returned to her place and took her seat among the angels, and unrighteousness went forth from her chambers, whom she sought, not she found, and dwelt with them, as rain in a desert and dew on a thirsty land. And I saw other lightnings and the stars of heaven, and I saw how he called them all by their names, and they hearkened unto him. And I saw how they are weighed in a righteous balance according to their proportions of light. I saw the width of their spaces and the day of their appearing, and how their revolution produces lightning. And I saw their revolution according to the number of the angels, and how they keep faith with each other. And I asked the angel who went with me, who showed me what was hidden, "What are these?" And he said to me, "The Most Highest of Hosts hath showed thee their parabolic meaning. These are the names of the holy who dwell on the earth, and believe in the name of the Most High, forever and ever." Also, another phenomenon I saw in regard to lightnings, how some of the stars arise and become lightnings, and cannot part with their new form. I have made him to have his throne, which literally means head of the phoenix. We're talking Noah and the sons of Shem. Floods and fires is associated with the end of Eridanus by virtue its location near the conflagration of the phoenix. We're talking the Anka. The name Anka echoes the Egyptian word Ankh, the icon of life everlasting, to the phoenix as a vessel used to cross the ocean of time. The dragon, the head of the phoenix, is the head of the Most High's chosen, Melchizedek. And this is the second parable concerning those who deny the name of the dwelling of the holy ones and the Most Highest of hosts. And into the heaven they shall not ascend, and on the earth shall not come. Such shall be the lot of the sinners who have denied the name of the Most High, who are thus preserved for the day of suffering and tribulation. On that day, mine elect one shall sit on the throne of glory, and shall try their works, and their places of rest shall be innumerable, and their souls shall grow strong within them when they see mine elect ones, and those who have called upon my glorious name. Then will I cause mine elect one to dwell among them, and I will transform the heaven and make it an eternal blessing and light, and I will transform the earth and make it a blessing, and I will cause mine elect ones to dwell upon it. But the sinners and evildoers shall not set foot thereon. For I have provided and satisfied with peace my righteous ones, and have caused them to dwell before me. But for the sinners there is judgment impending with me, so that I shall destroy them from the face of the earth.